Shelter remains at the third ladder among the most important basic needs of man, trailing behind food and clothing. It is a wish of many to either rent a house to live in or to build a personal house of their own. However, this all-important need is gradually getting out of the reach of the common man as house rents in the country keep escalating progressively and the dream of many becoming landlords gradually turning into a mirage as a result of the persistent increase in the price of building materials. A visit by OSBC News to some building materials outlets in Oshogbo, Osun State capital, reveals that the price of cement, which remains a major ingredient for construction work, has been on a steady rise and has dashed the hopes of thousands of prospective homeowners who rely solely on the tortuous traditional method of buying land and building houses over some years using their daily earnings, which are being ravaged by inflation. One of the building materials dealers in Osun State, Mr. Oluwasegun Funmi Olanrewaju, who spoke in an interview with OSBC News, attributed the persistent and astronomical hike in the price of building materials to the instability of the naira. He noted that most of the major raw materials needed for the production of cement are imported, hence their prices are being controlled by the vagaries of exchange rates. Mr. Olanrewaju equally decried the situation whereby the production and supply of cement had been at the mercy of few individuals operating in monopoly, thereby keeping the commodity beyond the affordability of many Nigerians.
Most of our building materials that we are selling, the raw materials are not from this country. Like nails now, the steel, the sheets, they are not from this country. Then most of those tools, they are also not from this country. So they come from most times China, but sometimes they tell us importation fee, custom due, and all like that. So we have to settle some people, and so all those money that they spend on the border, it goes back to the goods also. And then dollar price also, dollar is 1.7, dollar is 1.6. They have to buy, then they are buying straight from China. I don't know why you can't convert our naira to yuan currency and then sell straight to China, but they have to convert naira to dollar by in China.
Also speaking, another Nigerian, Mr. Yusuf Wasiu, said the hardships in the country are becoming unbearable and may render many homeless if the challenges persist as a result of the escalating house rents, attributed to the rising cost of building materials. Mr. Yusuf appealed to the federal government to review its economic policies, which have continued to plunge millions of people into abject poverty.
So many people. So we affect some goods. So many people are reduced to buy something because of high price.
The respondent called on government at all levels to formulate robust policies in the housing sector and intervene in the prices of building materials to save the people from further hardships. Oluchi Amuja, OSBC News.